Our next card is the Three of Wands. Traditionally, when upright, this card can indicate expansion, progress, foresight, waiting for results, watching your efforts unfold, travel, overseas ventures, broadening horizons, growth through action already taken, confidence in your vision, strategic foresight, long term success, or seeing the bigger picture. When reversed, this card can mean delays, obstacles to expansion, lack of foresight, poor planning, setbacks in travel or business, playing small, fear of going further, missed opportunities, impatience, narrow vision, or limited potential realized. The number 3 represents growth, expansion, and expression. It shows the first visible signs of success from an initial action or idea, and it marks a transition from planning to waiting on the return or results. So it marks a transition from planning to waiting on the return or results. So you're planning, you're no longer waiting. Or no, I said that wrong. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. It marks a transition. You're no longer planning. And the Two of Wands, you were planning. Now you're waiting on the return. You're waiting on the results of what you had planned. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. So the card, like the other wands, it represents the element of fire. So that's passion, drive, willpower, and transformation. And at this stage, fire takes the form of momentum and confidence after taking action. It's the energy of movement with vision. Astrologically, this card can represent Sun and Aries. This pairing gives the card a radiant, bold confidence. The Sun adds clarity and optimism, while Aries energizes forward movement and independence. It's a blend of enthusiastic leadership and progress through courage. So symbolically, you'll see the figure stands holding one wand facing the open sea or horizon. The ships in the distance represent opportunities, adventures, investments, or your investments beginning to pay off. So the ships in the distance represent opportunities, ventures, or investments beginning to pay off. The mountains in the water suggest exploration, ambition, and emotional distance. And the robes typically symbolize status or readiness. And his posture conveys hopefulness and anticipation, signaling growth beyond one's comfort zone. So when it comes to character dynamics and directional cues of this card, the solitary figure suggests self-reliance and the confidence to lead or create alone. Facing outwards signifies focus on the future, possibility, and the expansion into the unknown. And the wands planted in the ground can symbolize established progress or commitments. When asked yes or no, the card can symbolize yes, especially if you're waiting for results or considering expanding a current pursuit. When it comes to seasons and timing, typically is linked with spring or a time of visible growth, or it's linked with spring or a time of visible progress. And it can signify results manifesting in 3 weeks, 3 months, or after a phase of planning or anything to do with 3. So the Three of Wands is the entrepreneur, the visionary, the trailblazer. This card speaks to a person who has already taken a leap of faith and now waits with hope and wisdom to see what the world brings back. It reflects a phase of earned confidence where faith meets evidence. So that's the Three of Wands. Comment down below if you have any additional interpretations to add. Thank you.